Well, welcome to Life is Hard TV, the life show for the rest of us, and you've tuned into the Wine Channel. And this is the very first episode of Life is Hard TV's Wine Channel, and we're here with the owners of the Glen-Ro Spirit Shop here in Monroe, Connecticut. And this is going to be your wine resource. From this point going forward, these guys are going to teach you everything there is to know about wine. And from what I hear and from what we've seen, you got a couple hundred bottles around?
Yeah, about 3,500 wines and 1,000 beers, easy.
So, I mean,
busy.
This place certainly is amazing. So, I think, what I'd like to do, and I think what we'd all like to do is learn a little bit more about what you have going on here at Glen-Ro, how long you've been around, what your specialty is, kind of what you focus on. How do you like to serve the customer?
Well, me, I've been around since '84. Store opened in '72. Bob Hugler was the original owner, and he taught me service, key thing.
Right.
One of our attributes is, you want it, we carry it. So a lot of the store is full of stuff people actually want and need, and it's a good thing to do that way.
Yeah.
I studied in the '80s when wine was just starting out in this country, and I went to New York, and I was all over the place. I've been all over the world, been to many wineries, been to France, to Chile, Argentina, you can keep going. Studied the soil, studied the land, studied how they grow.
Yeah.
Realized I don't want to be a farmer. I'm never going to grow wine, guys. Never. But I love selling it.
So wine, it sounds like wine has been your life for...
Pretty much a long time. 26 years steadily right now.
Great.
I have a French background, so I grew up with drinking everyday wine. And I think boutique wine is nice, but we want a nice glass of wine to go with our food. I think that's what people really want in this world.
Right.
I mean, it's a special occasion. I mean, there are collectors. We're in the collection room right now. We have thousands of dollars worth of wine, but our forte is bringing wines mostly under $10 that people really can enjoy and have fun.
So this is called the collection room. So we're back here in the collection room.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I've seen the room. I've been in the store a few dozen times. I've always walked out with a lot more than I planned on, but that's because you guys provide value. But this is the collection room. This is the high-end stuff. So it's a privilege and an honor to be back here. So that sounds great. So how about you guys have a website that you're developing, and what do you have to offer on that right now? Is there potential for e-commerce on the road, or are your customers going to be able to buy off the website, or what are you planning with that?
Well, our biggest concept is e-commerce is huge right now, but the hardest thing for most consumers is the amount of wines and where to find them. Connecticut alone, there's almost 250,000 wines, and there's almost registered from DC to Boston 900,000 wines.
Wow.
So there's no way anybody can actually run an accurate and a good e-commerce site. One of the things we do is our customers have fun on the web, like they go to your website and they find things and they go, hey, can you get this? I try and get them one bottle to try.
Yeah.
And we create a wish list, and now you're not dealing with shipping, and we get it in for you. One thing nice about our industry, all our wines are shipped by the bottle with the shipping costs already built in. So there is no additional shipping.
Great.
So this is the biggest growth market we've gotten into. And we do thousands and thousands of bottles a year, one bottlers. Just people wanting to try something. Rather than getting stuck at a website and going, oh, you got to buy 6 to get free shipping. Well, what if I don't like it? What if it's fun to try something? And then if you want a case, get a case or don't. I mean, it's almost like chicken. You don't want to cook it the same way every time. Wine's the same way now. I mean, if you think about just in Connecticut, 250,000 wines, you could taste wine for years, one bottle at a time.
Oh, absolutely.
How much fun is that?
How many different varieties do you carry here, roughly, on any given time?
We keep around 3,500 labels.
Wow. That's, man, I think
That's
we
a
saw
start.
a lot of those walking in. So certainly it can be overwhelming walking in to a wine store, especially one with so much variety, and with someone who has a lot less experience but they want a good wine. Where do you start? And I think we're going to be able to answer that question. So Larry's the beer expert, and the beer selection here is incredible. How many different varieties? Do you pretty much carry everything available,
everything except Yingling, which is not available in the state.
Oh, is that right?
Can't be brought into the state right now.
Okay.
But clearly a little over 1,000 beers right now. Some allocated items we try to just do one bottle at a time, like Roy said, and try to keep the mix up to whatever season we're in. Right now we probably have about 20 to 25 different winter beers. holiday beers, but that changes every season, obviously.
So I'm not a beer expert at all. I like it. I kind of go with domestic lights, but I didn't know that beer was seasonal. So there you go. I just learned something. So great. And then we have so much opportunity here. What we're gonna try to do here at Life is Hard TV on the wine channel. Glen-Ro Spirit Shop is gonna be. They're gonna own the wine channel. They're gonna teach you guys about wine. And we're going to do, our goal right now is to do weekly wine reviews. We're going to mix in beer reviews. We're going to go to the vodka area. And how many different types of vodka now? And what's happened with vodka in the last 5 to 10 years? I think Grey Goose and Belvedere kind of set it off. Were they the top shelf a few years ago? Now there's...
Well, I think the vodkas, Van Gogh alone has 16 different vodkas, different flavors. The flavors have gone anywhere from pepper to chocolate to the new Dutch caramel. Having bartended for 12 years, and that's where I've joined Roy and Force in, being able to give customers cocktail suggestions. And that's, when you come in and you're not sure what to drink tonight, or should I get wine or beer or maybe a spirit, that's where we can help you.
Great. You mentioned, someone's going to have a party tonight. They want to make cocktails and have maybe a theme. Well, you may have been on the Life is Hard TV cooking channel. There's so much to do there. And the common ground here is not only do you want to have a nice glass of wine or some drinks with your meal, but the entertainment factor. Because I'll be doing cooking episodes on how to entertain a group, how to cook for a group, and not only do you provide the service of going and mixing drinks, but you can certainly consult your customers on what to do for larger groups. So, great stuff. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to meet you.
Looking
Glen-Ro
forward to this.
Spirit Shop, Monroe, Connecticut. What's the address here?
487 Monroe Turnpike.
So if you're in, how far, knowing this place, I would probably drive. I know there's a liquor store in almost every corner these days. I'd probably drive 15, 20 miles to get here, knowing the service, the quality, the selection. Luckily, I only live about 3 miles, but, I pass a couple on the way, and I have no reason to stop there, so this is where I come. So thanks, everyone. LifeIsHardTV.com, the wine channel.